Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be reviewing and testing for you this product which came in my March Ipsy bag, and that is the Marc Anthony Deep Repair Aloe Vera Jasmine Deep Repair and Conditioning Treatment. I'm going to be talking a little bit about the company, a bit about the product. I'm going to actually do a test of this on my hair with half the hair using the Marc Anthony mask and half the hair using a L'Oreal mask, so we can see the differences in what it actually does to my hair. If you want to skip ahead to any part of this video, I will leave timestamps down below for you so you can do that. And if you are watching this before April 14th, 2017, and you have not yet entered my giveaway, my Pick Your Palette giveaway, you can find a link to that in the description bar down below, and I would encourage you to go and enter. Let's talk about Marc Anthony, and not the singer Marc Anthony, the hairstylist Marc Anthony. I did not know. I've never used any Marc Anthony products before. I feel like I should have known, but I did not know that Marc Anthony is a fellow Canadian, and in fact is also, I want to say, a fellow Torontonian. I live in Ottawa now, but I grew up in Toronto, so I kind of feel like that's where I'm from. But Marc Anthony has 2 salons in Toronto, and apparently has all kinds of press about himself and all kinds of people, you know, Canadian and American, whose hair he's styled. And he has released a line of products, has been around for many, many years, 10 plus years, probably even more than that. And they are basically drugstore type products. Here in Canada, you can find these at Shoppers Drug Mart, Walmart, other pharmacies. In the States, you can get this at Ulta, and I'm sure all your other drugstores as well. So let's talk a little bit more about Marc Anthony. Apparently, according to his website, he is described as the Canadian hairstyling guru, and the salons that he has are in rather upscale areas of Toronto. He was awarded the World Champion Hairstylist at 19, who knew that was a competition? Not me, and was apparently the youngest person to ever win that title. He and his team have styled all kinds of people that you have heard of. I will read a couple of them here. It says that he has worked with Catherine Zeta-Jones, Paris Hilton, Kate Bosworth. He basically goes and styles people for the Oscars, the Emmys, the Grammys, the Toronto International Film Festival, and has also worked on people like the Duchess of York, Fergie, Tilda Swinton, Ellen Page, Frida Pinto, Harrison Ford, Justin Bieber, and Jeremy Renner, and on from there. What's nice about the webpage is it does focus on the salon aspects of it. I mean, it is a salon, you can book an appointment on there, but it talks about how he personally selected and trained all of his stylists, and each of his stylists in his salon also has a bio and information about them on there. He is the name of it, and he is front and center, but he shares the spotlight with other stylists in his salon. There is a section on his website of press that he's received, basically magazines, things like that, that have mentioned Marc Anthony products. It does go all the way back to 2006, so that's, they've been around for quite a while. If you are in Canada and the US and also international, you can get a hold of these products. There's a whole listing on their website of where you can get them from, which is, as I said, mostly drugstore, but if you are international, it is nice to know that you can go to the website and there's a list of where you can get the products from. All of the Marc Anthony products are hair products, and it is quite a range. They do things for different types of hair. They have all different kinds of styling products, shampoos and conditioners, masks, all the rest of it, but it is very strictly focused on hair. For this product, I found it interesting when I was looking for this. It is a new product that they offer, but there's a little bit of a funny twist with this. So if you receive this in your Ipsy bag, it is, a little normal squeeze tube of product, and it contains 50 milliliters of product in here. And this is a sample. So you would think, okay, so this is what a sample looks like. I'm going to go buy it from the store and it's going to be a bottle like this. It's probably going to be like 5 times the size of this. And you buy it for whatever the price is at the drugstore. But that is not the case. You actually buy individual foil packets of this, and the individual foil packets have 50 milliliters of product, the same as this little bottle. This confuses me. I don't know why you would have a sample that is in nicer packaging than the actual product. Why would you produce these and not just send us one of the foil samples? And why have you not produced a large tub or bottle of it so I can buy a bunch of it at once? I mean, with this at least, I can use it a few times in my hair. With a foil pack, you can save it, but you know, it's kind of a one and done kind of thing. You have to use the amount of product that they give you in there, and considering they say this is a mask to use weekly, it's funny that they wouldn't give you a container of it so that you could buy one container and use it weekly. The price of this appears to be about $3 on both American and Canadian sites. I was having some trouble finding the pricing of it, so basically that is $3 for a package this size, but a foil pack. In terms of the claims on here, they say it is extreme renewal for dry, damaged hair, containing a rich blend of aloe vera, jasmine, and sea kelp. This hydrating formula instantly corrects, softens, detangles, and creates healthy, frizz-free hair with shine, and it is color safe. In fact, they even say on the front of here that it protects color. So this is perfect for me. I have colored hair. I mean, the coloring does tend to dry your hair out a little bit, so it's the kind of thing that I am looking for. I am not as good as I probably should be at using deep recovery hair masks in my hair, but I do have some of them around to use from time to time when I'm not trying to, you know, hop quickly into the shower and out. Now for this review, I am testing this, but I'm testing it against this L'Oreal mask because I want to see what kind of difference it makes, and especially hair masks, it's so difficult to tell. I mean, if I just put this all over my head and came out, I could say, oh yeah, my hair is soft, it's nice. But what I want to see is how it actually compares to another mask to see if I can tell if it is better, what kind of difference it is. It just gives me a chance to know a little bit more about the product. I am going to go hop into the shower, wash my hair, and put some of this on each side of my hair, and then be back to give you my thoughts. I currently am out of the shower. I'm going to hop back in again in a couple minutes because I have the masks on each side of my hair. So the L'Oreal one I put in on this side, and the Marc Anthony one is on this side. Basically what I did was got in the shower, shampooed, hopped out, with my hands, got as much moisture out of my hair as I could, and then spread some on each side of my hair. I tried to use relatively similar amounts, and you know, this I've been using for a while. I know how this performs, but this is a much thicker product. You know, it's sort of a tub of product. It is thick. You know, once it gets into your hair and meets up with the water and moisture that's in your hair, it spreads out all through it, but it does go in as a thick cream. The scent of this is very much a warm, like not essential oil, but that sort of warm spa oil type scent. So this went on a lot thinner. It comes out the consistency basically of like a shampoo or a conditioner, and it has sort of a bluish tinge to it. It has much more of a floral herby scent. Like this smells sort of warm, and this smells flowery and a little brighter, but neither one of these are strong smells. Like I can't smell either of them right now, as opposed to when I was doing the hair girt and there was that really strong berry scent. This does have a scent to it, but I basically had to, you know, smell the product on my hands to smell it. It's not something that is wafting or anything right now. So I am leaving these on for 7 minutes before I hop back into the shower again. That's how I like to do masks on my hair if I have the time, is to actually get the moisture out of my hair as much as possible, put them in and let them sit. What I will often do, although I'm not doing it today, to let a mask penetrate the hair even more, is get out of the shower, wring the moisture out, put the mask in on my hair quite thickly, and then I will, and you look crazy doing this, take some saran wrap and wrap my hair in it so that it's all kind of contained. And oftentimes I will throw a towel into the dryer just when I get into the shower. So when I get out, wrap my hair in saran wrap and then wrap a warm towel around it. Basically the saran wrap, well, it keeps the product from being too messy, but also keeps it close to your head. Your body heat warms it up, and then the towel also warms it up. And when you warm up hair so that the cuticle opens a little bit more, and you know, whether it's true or not, I feel like it penetrates a little bit more into the hair. And often what I'll do is sort of, you know, hang out for 10-15 minutes or so like that before I get back into the shower and rinse it off. I just feel like it gets a chance to do more to my hair. I'm not doing that today because I want to follow the directions on the mask and see how it performs with the way that they tell you it performs. So that's where I am. At this point, I think it's fine. As I said, I can just compare the differences, but they're not better or worse, it's just different. So I will get back into the shower and then I will hop out again and show you this while it's still wet. And then we'll dry it and we'll talk about what, if any, differences or improvements I see. Back after the shower, I've rinsed both sides out and sort of brushed through them, which I usually wouldn't do right when my hair is wet, but you know, with the deep conditioner in, it usually slides through pretty well. I am not seeing a huge difference between both sides of my hair, so I hope this doesn't end up being a super boring review. The brush went through both sides just as easily. On neither side do I feel any kind of residue. This does not linger the scent in the hair. Like, I can just barely smell the scent anymore. It's about the same as the amount I can still smell the scent here. There are some masks where the smell really stays with you. This is not one of them. So for now, it's doing fine. I'm going to go blow dry my hair, get my makeup on, and then I will be back to give you my final thoughts. I'm back after drying my hair and doing my makeup, and I have a few thoughts about this product. I find it very hard to find a difference between the side of my hair where I use the L'Oreal and the side where I use the Marc Anthony. If I look super, super close, I sort of feel like I have a few more flyaways on the side where I use the Marc Anthony rather than the side where I use the L'Oreal, but it's a minuscule difference. Like, I find there's hardly any difference at all between the two sides. The smell goes away as soon as you dry your hair. There's no like lingering scent to it in any way, and I don't feel like a certain side was smoother or softer or feels more hydrated. I mean, if there's any difference, it's very, very minimal. What do I think of this product? Well, I'm trying not to talk too much about the L'Oreal. I'm trying to use that as a baseline, and as it turns out, that L'Oreal product was discontinued. They have another hair mask they've come out with instead. What this ends up coming down to is the way that it is packaged and sold. And there are pros and cons to it. So I don't know why they provided this as a actual good tube of product that is resealable and everything in our Ipsy bags when it looks like all you can buy it in is foil packs, which hold the same amount of product as this does. And those seem to range from, I swear I saw it somewhere for under $2, but everywhere I'm looking now on Ulta and Walmart shows it for about $3 for this amount of product, which would not be a bad thing if it was resealable, but it's in a foil pack. And you can, you know, keep those and reuse them, but it's a pain in the butt to do. So really you're paying about $3 per use. And on the one hand, that is quite nice if you wanted to have a treat for yourself, if you want to test this product out. It means you can go, just drop a couple of dollars, get a foil pack of it, and try it. So in that way, it's quite nice because you have a chance to test it or just use it on a special occasion. It does say, though, to use this weekly if you're going to be using this product. So while it is good for testing, it's going to be a pain in the butt if you actually want to use this product continually. It means that once a week, you're going to drop $3 for a hair mask in its own individual pack, and you are going to have way more product in there than you need. 50 milliliters of product, I mean, I could probably get 2 or 3 good uses out of this for my hair, and I have fairly long hair. If you have short hair, it's going to be way more product than you need. It also means that if you buy 5 of them for $3 each at 50 milliliters, you end up getting 250 milliliters, and it's going to cost you about $15. This tub of product right here is also 250 milliliters, and I believe this has been discontinued, but other L'Oreal masks that are the same size and amount of product, looks like it's about $10 on Walmart from what I can tell. So it ends up being less expensive to buy the same amount of product, and you can make this product go a lot further because I can tell you I'm getting many, many, many uses out of this, and it's just a better value. So in terms of how the mask performs, because it does not do significantly better than the mask I was testing it about, which is the L'Oreal mask, and because of how frustrating it is in the way that it is packaged, I would say if you are going to buy a mask to use once as like a spa day kind of thing, go ahead and buy one of these. It's good for a one-time use. If you want to buy a deep recovery hair mask that you're going to be using on an ongoing basis, I would go out and look in your drugstore for ones that come in more of a tub, things that are going to, you know, address the concerns that you want, and buy that. Because who wants to be buying multiple foil packs to use week to week? I know I don't want to. So as far as the product, it's a bit middle of the road. It doesn't do anything spectacular. But the packaging is what makes it a no-go for me if it's a product you want to be using on an ongoing basis. So that is my review of this product. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you do, please consider giving me a thumbs up. If you have comments about receiving this in your Ipsy bag or other Marc Anthony products you have used or other hair masks that you love, especially drugstore ones, leave it in the comments down below. I respond to every comment that I get. If you have not subscribed, you can click on the subscribe button down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.